I know famous people. I know Moghelingz Nyama's Moghelingz. You know, Moghelingz, 800K followers over. Kishoki million, no. Moghelingz, you know when Moghelingz posts a video, you watch it and you are almost guaranteed to chuckle or to laugh, right? When Moghelingz is on TikTok and Moghelingz is dancing, you can relate to that thing. Luana, ringikie yawa. Because I know Moghelingz. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the one, the only. Can we get a huge round of applause for Moghelingz?
Hi everyone. What's in Salah with me? Salah with black. Any there. Okay. Yeah. Here on the couch or here on the chair. On the chair. Hi guys, how are you? Hi Nivajir. Is it because we're celebrating this month, so it's just like it's our time, ne? Hi everyone, my name is Moghelingz. Real name is Banele Ndaba. People don't know that I'm Banele, but my name is Banele Ndaba. And my brand is Moghelingz. And I am a social media, award-winning social media content creator. And I'm just a superstar. That's my grind. Content creator, brand influencer, and that's literally my grind. Sorry. So I grew up in a small town called Standerton. It's in Mpumalanga. Hey! Thank you. Kaya and Francine, thank you. So that's my hometown. That's where I grew up. So my story. I was raised by my grandmother and my mother. It was just us in the house and my young siblings. Oh, my beautiful siblings. I used to go to school every day like any other kid would. But there was something about me that was different. And I was the only person who could feel it. And it used to make me so mad that, like, why can't you guys see what I see? Why can't you guys feel what I feel? And in the environment that I was born in, it was hard for me to be that different or to express my differences. But I held on to it. Growing up, getting to high school, you're now grown. This is your teen years, guys. You know, by that time you're aware about the things that are happening in your life. You know, you guys go, okay, after matric, we'll apply, you know, such things. Like, you're now a teenager. I was still different. And it made me feel so, it was good. It felt good. It felt good to be different, but I never understood why the society just can't make the fact that there's different people. You get what I'm saying? And I remember from a very young age, I used to dance, guys. You know those concerts, Fran Rosi Girl. That was me, you know. And growing up got me realizing, because actually this is my path, you know, like this is my destiny. There's something about me that no one else can accept or no one else can see the way I see it, but I'm going to hold on to it. So I remember from a young age, I used to dance a crash. I was the choreographer, you know. Getting to my high school years and hosting concerts at shows, you know. I would always avail myself everywhere because I knew that I have a mission that I need to complete. Guys, when I tell you everywhere, but I pray. Like, if it's going to get me on stage, and if it's going to get me to be seen, and it's going to help me get a message across, then I'm But as for the child, I need to see, like, I wanted to be seen. It's something about the worship team. Let's see. Oh, Baba. Oh. That's how different it was. You get what I'm saying? There was this fire fueling within me, and I was always telling myself whenever I would go to sleep, bro, you know you have something, but like, how do we get it out there? Like, how? You get what I'm saying? I happened to finish my matric, 2020 COVID year, the toughest year of my life. The toughest year of my life. And now looking back at it, it makes so much sense why things had to be that tough, because look at me now. 2020, I'm in my matric year. And Mama is working, different province. So I'm with my siblings and my granny, right? Granny's there providing everything, still trying to take care of our Zulu because of Mama sevens, right? Tough year, my granny got sick. And I'm now at an age whereby, okay, now and then I was sick, but like, I'm sorry, God, next. I came back and the situation was still there. Granny got very sick. Had to take care of her. I'm trying to balance my studies. I'm trying to get my distinctions there by matric. But every time I come back home, I just can't be a student because I need to take care of my family. My sisters are fine. They're ready for tomorrow. My granny took her medication, right? That kid. I think I was trying so hard to camouflage that part of my life during that year because there was something important that I wanted to do, and that was get good marks or get good grades, right? Okay, sharp. Matric finishes. Oh, yes, passing the sharp. I'm like, okay, that was fun. 12 years, school, okay, fun. I'm now going back. Now I have time. I'm like, let me just take a gap year and just like figure out things. And at that time, Granny is not around anymore. Oh, Granny's not there anymore. Okay. We'll see you on the other side, babe. I love her so much. I'm like, okay. My mom is coming back home because now she has to take care of us, right? Okay, I'm like, Mama, then was a cat. Okay, so what's next, Moghelingz? Because one thing I know for sure, no one has money to take you to school, or no one has enough money to move you to a different province so you can stay there by yourself. I'm like, okay, okay, sharp. There's local colleges, fine, sharp. I'm like, actually, this is not the route I want to take, I get it, but this is not the route I want to take. I'm like, okay. I fell in love with the arts department. I fell in love with social media. Started creating back in 2016, sure. But that year really got me. I had so much time. I had so many ideas. I had so many plans for myself, right? But looking at the situation that I'm at right now, I literally can't reach anywhere, right? I call my aunts. I'm like, hey, girl, so I'm going to come to Joburg, ne? I was going to visit you like for a few days. Oh, okay, sure. Come through. Come to Joburg. I'm like, what Bilitanga? I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'm like, okay, now I have a clear picture of what Joburg is. Okay. Visit my aunts. Neither did she know that I was here to go check with. Because anytime soon this is going to be my territory. You get what I'm saying? I visit her. I'm busy being a content creator, right? That's the thing that I also fell in love with. I'm busy being a content creator. And in their heads, I'm sure, but yes, lo mushi's cat. Ushushaila my dad. Because why angafund? But it felt good and it felt right. That's what's crazy about it. It felt right, right? I created content. I remember there was a time where, no one knows this, but I used to sing on social media. Guys. Sing? Yes. I mean, what? Guys, I had to try any possible way that could get me there. I remember taking my phone on YouTube. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Oh, noble babe. Nami. You know, and put it out there. Zwil. And put it out there, and maybe people might be interested, you know. 2 likes, babes. And that's me and my friend. Really? Ramaphosa, are you okay? I'm like, hey, guys, I know what's on my pipe now. Okay, sharp. I'm like, okay, it's not working. Let me just go dance. Ebo? Get there, I dance. By that time, I wasn't a very good dancer. I don't know how to you guys. I dance. Hey, bonala, pa. You know, people are like, babe, chill. Right? And I think as I was trying all of those things, I was covering up myself and I was protecting myself. Remember, you're young, you're black, and you're queer. So there's going to be different when I'm in this space. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, since I'm manj, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, what are we doing now, Moghelingz? Dance, nothing happened. I'm like, okay, sharp. Let me just think about changing something one, you know, because I feel like I got something that I can use. I remember taking my phone, wearing my mom's old wig, and saying some random things. Like, all right. I would lock myself in the room and create content all the time, you know? It was just me and my phone, I'm telling you guys. And I was so comfortable. I was like, oh, I am not into social media, you know? Then TikTok came. I used to watch a lot of creators from TikTok during the time of COVID. And I thought to myself, okay, let me just also like try use this platform. I don't know what it is, but it looks fun, I guess, you know. There were so many different people on that platform. And I was like, okay, maybe I can also like show my different sides. You know, I think that was the first thing that made me want to be comfortable in myself, right? And want to show people more about what I do and who I am. Little did I know that I'm entering the lion's den, right? Now I'm taking you guys behind what happens, right? You get there, you're queer, you're different, you're funny. Ooh, there's straight people who feel like, when's that when? You are toxic to our children. Stop what you're doing. We lost the soldier. When you look at me, you see a soldier. I was never yours. From the first place, I was never yours. Don't come here and say, oh, we lost the soldier. What? Get out of here, right? I experienced that. It took me back. I'm like, hey, this fight, I see the thing I would think fire my glove and my army, my armor. Ooh, yeah, bon. I'm like, I'm doing this, guys. Like, I know what I want to do, and I'm going to do it now, right? I would go back to my bed and just look at those hateful comments like that people say about me. But what had changed was that now I found a community on social media. Like, people related with my story, right? I remember one video that launched me to where I am now, and that's the Netball video. I was ready. Rain was true. Guys, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to tell a story. The story I was telling there, that was me 5 years back. In primary school, I used to play netball. I was the only boy. It's crazy how I wasn't even scared to be in these spaces, hey? Being risk, I can pull ma'am, netball. But when you umfana, it's so netball. But okay, you know, And I'd get on that field and, but I'm no good. Or something, you know? So that video, that was me telling my story 5 years back. Oh, I don't know how many years back. But that made me find a community and a family on social media. And that was the audience that related with my story. Because I've always wanted to tell my story. This is my journey. This is my story. This is my grind.
Yeah, baby.
This is my grind. I remember after that, South Africa fell in love with me. I'm like, hayi bo. Yabona kwenzakalani? And ngikhuluma nge-1. Ungacabanga ukuthi ngikhuluma no. Uthi yabona kwenzakalani? Bathi amayisiphopi, bayasapusha boy. Manje, mayibona sangena entweni. One person, him loy. Like, hey, okay, things are promising now. Things are promising. Okay, things are promising. Moghelingz, let's just keep on. Let's keep on doing this, right? It still felt good. It still felt right. You know, I remember my peers had moved, so they're now in varsities, you know. So what's my res, man? Which I mean, it's a res, ne? It's okay. Shazke. I'm like, can't relate, sorry. Yeah, me, I didn't go there, but I'm sorry, I'm sure it's you know. So I'm now alone. Like all my friends that I came out with from high school, which were the people that used to protect me, they now have their own journeys to embark on. I'm left alone. I'm like, okay. So Netball video launched me, and I remember crying. Like every time I would reach a certain milestone that I've set for myself years back, I would just cry and embrace the moment, right? From 10K followers, it's Mama Yo, to 100K, it's Jeswami. What's happening? You know, every day I was just waking up to great news, you know, and I would see my life change. I was like, we're getting closer and closer, right? And work start getting in now, you know? Go back home, like, guys, this is over sharp. This is over sharp, mama, ne? Sharp. Now I'm that kid now, you know? Now I'm able to buy things at home, you know, like help my mother out. And it felt good and very, very, like, deserving at the moment. But I remember that I skipped a stage in my life, and that was to be a kid. Because from a very young age, I had to learn responsibility. And I think that is helping me a lot with the person that I am and the space that I'm in. Okay, now go back home. Come back to Joburg. I'm like, so kusebenza mina. Abengizimo siyadlala la. Sekimanje kumele ngisebenze kanti, you know? I'm like, okay, now we have to push. I start saving up money, you know. Start working with brands. I'm like, hey, okay, sharp. I remember there was an audition that I went to in Rosebank. Well, it was for this other brand. So they were shooting an ad. So they wanted dancers, singers, like anyone. When very 6. You know, just get ready, go to the audition. It's high, man. Guys, choose me, pick me, you know. But so this is how auditions work. Okay, I wait there in the line, I get to the room. There's like 5 of us. Like, okay, I guess we're doing this. But what do you do? I'm sorry, I just like making fun of the things that I go through, because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. But what do you do? I'm here to dance. What's the name? Banele Ndaba. But okay, dance. You sing, Oma? But I'm like, oh, this is how auditions work. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, let's go. What was that? That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. I walked out of the room, I was like, how? Just for adverts. Like if I can go routine, you know? And I've never heard from them ever again. Okay, sharp. Like, got this. You know? And I'm lying at the time. Got this, you know? I remember a few years back, same brand came back. I said, hey, babe. Remember this face? Remember us? We loved you that day. Oh, my God. It's there. You know? And I think that's the moment I realized, it's okay, actually, I meant really change it, no. You know? Yes, really change it, you know? And I'm still telling my story of how it is being a young, black, queer content creator, right? So now I've shifted from making videos for fun to making videos for work. And now it's not fun anymore. Because what exercise Tuesday next video it. It's horrible. I want to cut sako. I'm like, hey, content creation. You get what I'm saying? So now it feels like work, and slowly but surely the love for it is dying. I'm like, hold up. Right? I'm like, now it doesn't feel right. There's too much happening. Now. I then had to go back to the drawing board, you know, to why I started this. Why did I turn on this machine? And I'm like, okay. Unfortunately, these are some of the challenges that you're going to have to go through before you reach where you're trying to go, right? And let me tell you guys something. With every time I was growing, it came with more problems and responsibilities to me. You get it? And it wasn't fun anymore, but it felt like now I need to work. Now I have to submit. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We'll do that, Moghelingz. We'll do this. That's when I started being a business person, and that was the other side of my career that was then revealed as time went. Because it's crazy how when content creation started, it felt like we were just playing games, and to now people filling this room just so they can listen about content creation. Who knew? You get what I'm saying? There's way beyond more than what content creation is. I see young kids who are very passionate about TikTok, and they put themselves out there. It's nice, it's vibes. That's what they see, that's what they consume from us. But let me tell you guys something. Content creation, you can pursue a career out of content creation, but you need to be ready for it, because it's not as smooth, right, glamorous, frontal makeup as it looks. Now you go back to sleep. Okay, I have bills and expenses. And I never thought that would ever happen to my life, and I'm very, very grateful for it. Right? That's the business side of social media. Okay, now we get you, Wanele. What's happening with you personally? Are you fine? A lot is being taken away, and as a creator, you're just trying to keep yourself out there. I'm sorry for getting deep with this. I'm sure it's not what you expected, but I want to take you guys through what the human beings behind these glamorous brands that you guys see, if they're fine or not. A lot of people get offended by comments when the person that did that just took their phone, but they do, baby, I pass, and they continue their lives. Imagine now, I'm sitting in my bed and going through that, and then you see that thing, it stays with you forever. It's all about how you try to deal with it, but it's gonna sting like I hear people like say, me, I just block and delete. Before you blocked, before you deleted, you saw it. Oh, for me, I block and delete, it doesn't get, really, my boss? You saw that. You saw that. So what I want you guys to take away from this is, as creators, let's be kind to each other. Twitter is such a bad platform. I hate it. I'm sorry, but Twitter, I hate you. That's why I don't even play with, like, angihlali nawe. Ungeze ekhaya. I don't play with Twitter. No, it's not my friend. Because it's just a lot of vile people. Right? Think about the young kids who want to enter the space. Are you going to say, come, it's fun, come. When it is this vile. So let's be wow, what? Hey, grind. Let's try to be kind to one another. Let's show love where we can. If you don't have anything to say about me, don't chill. You don't have to say something all the time. Right? There's real people behind those accounts. This is work for some other people. This is my plate. This is my rent. And you want to take that away from me after so many years of thriving and wanting to be in this space. Let me take you back. When I speak about thriving and wanting to be in this space, I'm speaking about availing yourself in every spaces because you're just trying to get yourself out there, doing anything that makes you one step closer to your dream. And by anything, I mean, like I said, but worship team, still volunteer. You get what I'm saying? You just want to be heard. You just want to be seen. And you don't know when it's going to happen. But you have to keep on trying. You have to wake up every day and keep on trying. I'm so glad that Youth Month happens within Pride Month. And shout out to all the young queer people who are doing it in this space. Shout out to the young black queer people who are doing it and who are killing it in this space. You guys have to go through so much, I know. But you just wake up the next day and do samile. Queer stories, queer story mnandi. We go through it. We go through it as young black queer people. So hold on, guys. Hold on to that dream. It's possible. I've seen it. It's possible. I've seen it. Impilo yami ngithusa every day nami. My life scares me so much. My dream scares me so much. I know the way it is so big, I'm even scared. That's the power of dreaming. As a young person, I've never stopped dreaming up until now. Right? Never stop dreaming, guys. I remember back in high school, I used to tell people, like at school, my classroom, you know, mangena ma earphone at last in performer the whole period or the whole before school start. Let me give you guys a performance first. It's earphone ngenze ngathi lento le ngifake manje. Na 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 na. Like I was, you know when you were a dreamer. When you're a dreamer, like I was dreaming so big about my life, and I've never stopped doing that in such a way that even today I still dream. So never stop dreaming, guys. Never ever sleep on your dreams and never ever sleep on yourself. You know, growing up also comes with finding yourself and finding your journey and finding your strengths, and that's also part of my life. Each and every day I learn something new, I discover a new power that I have, and I embrace it. There was a comment on Facebook, I think. I was doing an interview with this other radio station, and they have a segment for celebrities. Someone said, Moghelingz celebrity. I'm like, yeah. Actually, I'm a celebrity. You know, I am a celebrity. Even if I'm not, I see myself as one. Dream. Guys, dream. Start living your dream now. I started carrying myself like a celebrity back when I was 13. But and now I'm that person that I thought I was. I'm like, this is valid. Guys, this thing is real. It's here. How is it that slowly but surely you're manifesting your life? So it's possible, right? And now I'm detaching from what the society has done to this person, right? That's the power of connecting and finding yourself and listening to yourself. I'm like, oh, okay. I remember thinking that because I'm dark-skinned, right? And I listened to myself. I fell in love with myself. I'm like, cream chocolate, man. You know, now I'm embracing it. I'm like, what? And it was hard, it was crazy, but it all came back to sticking to what you are and loving yourself, right? Through social media, I happened to find myself. I happened to find my purpose, and most importantly, to express myself. And that has helped me a lot with reaching for the goals that I've set for myself. The reason why I'm saying you must always believe and stick on to what you love and what you feel like is right to you is because it'll even open doors that you didn't even think they were going to open. Right? But because it is right, it feels right within you. It feels good. It feels liberating. It feels like this is my path. Right? It is going to do so much for you as a young person. So, yeah, man, I hope my message was very clear, even though I'm just telling a lot of stories at the same time. But my key messaging is hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your dreams, guys. Hold on to your dreams. It is possible. As a young person, it is possible. Right? Hold on to your dreams and yeah, man.